All right, guys. Tomorrow, summer football starts. Can't wait. Freshmen, incoming freshmen, you will be at Olympian High School starting at 8 a.m. I recommend getting here early, maybe more like 7:45. You guys are going to meet in front of the weight room, and you guys will be working out and practicing until 11 a.m. In varsity, you will have a hard hat workout, so an extra workout starting at 8:30. We'll end around 9:30. We have a leadership meeting at 2:45, and then our regular practice for the varsity and JV starts at 3:25, and you guys will go until 6:30. So can't wait to get started. First day of summer camp, really the first day of the fall season, and it's going to be a fun, exciting day. Want to go over some basics about tomorrow, specific to the weight room. The main focus for the next 5 to 6 weeks is getting bigger, faster, stronger, okay? We're going to learn plays, we're going to do football stuff, but we have to get stronger quickly. And, that's definitely one of the focus points for myself and the assistant coaches. So I just want to go over some things that are going to help us hit the ground running faster in the weight room starting tomorrow, okay? First, you guys are going to see this picture. If you've been on campus the last 2 weeks, you've already seen this. There's a bunch of portables right in front of the weight room, okay? We will work around them. We will not touch these portables under any circumstance, okay? We will not touch them. We will not do anything other than run in between them or run around them, okay? I want to make sure that's very clear. I don't know how long they're going to be out there for, but we will not mess with them in any capacity, all right? Obviously, if they happen to fall, that'd be a major issue, so we're going to avoid them and work around them. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page there, okay? Another thing, when you guys go in the weight room tomorrow, there will be names on the board of sophomores, juniors, and seniors, okay? Do not touch the names, do not erase the names, do not do anything to the board other than write points in your box when you earn points for coming to a hard hat workout or when your group earns points after an afternoon workout, okay? I will edit names, I will edit teams. Nobody should be erasing, adding names to the board at all, okay? So I just want to make sure that's clear. The only thing groups are doing are adding points to their box after a workout's finished, all right? The point system will start tomorrow. If you have any questions on how this is going to work, ask a teammate or go to the YouTube video that explains it in a lot more detail, all right? Quickly want to show this to everybody as well. This is what is on the side of the weight room wall. The goal is to get your name on this board, all right? What we're going to start, we start it new every year, but incoming freshmen, okay, your top pound club is the 1,000-pound club. So at different points throughout the year, but our next max will be at the end of the summer. You guys will do bench, squat, clean, and deadlift maxes, all right? If those 4 maxes add up to 1,000 pounds, you'll be in the 1,000-pound club, okay? It's a nice honor for incoming freshmen, okay? Upperclassmen, if those 4 lifts add up to 1,100 pounds, you'll be in the 1,100-pound club, and then we have the 1,200-pound club. So they're broken down into bronze, silver, gold. It's an Olympic year. We're at Olympian High School. It all makes sense, right? The big problem is there's not enough names on this list, okay? I know we had a lot of our strongest guys doing spring sports, so they weren't able to max, but we need to fill up these clubs as we go through the summer, all right? We don't have nearly enough guys in these pound clubs. So, can we throw you a bone and give you a shirt if you get in the pound club? Yeah. I want some pride. I want to fill up these pound clubs with your name, all right? So let's start working on that starting tomorrow. In addition to the pound clubs, we have records for clean. We have records for strongest overall player, strongest skill player, and we also have records for the broad jump. We're going to definitely do the broad jump at the end of the summer, okay? So if your name's on this list on the left, you've proven yourself to be one of the strongest guys in the last few years of the program. And then we also break those records down by class, okay? So junior, sophomore, and freshman, you have a chance to be on the board if you have a great clean or if you're the strongest overall player in your class or the strongest skill player, all right? So typically linemen have more strength and are more strong than skill players, so that's why we break it up. But I've seen it, especially for the younger classes, a skill player can be one of the strongest guys in this class for the year. So, your goal is to obviously get stronger individually every day, but I think another great goal for a lot of you guys is to get on this sheet and get on this board. And it just goes hand in hand, man. Strong players usually make good football players, specifically the clean, okay? You guys noticed we keep records of strongest cleans. That lift correlates the most to the game of football. So if you can be on this list as a very, very strong cleaner, you're typically going to be one of our best football players, all right? Okay, moving on the board tomorrow, okay, you guys are going to see something like this. Okay, this is an example of one lift. Older guys should know what this means. Younger guys, the lift is bench. The sets are 4 sets of 6 reps, and the max percentage is at 80%, all right? Freshmen, you're not going to have a percentage. You're not going to worry about the percentage. This won't be written for you guys. All you're going to need to worry about is the lift, which I'll teach you tomorrow, and the sets and the reps. Sets mean you're doing that amount of individual reps. So for this example, for bench press, you're going to move the bar 6 times, take a break, switch to the partner, and do that again 3 more separate times for a total of 4 sets, okay? This is pretty common weight room jargon. If you're new to lifting, you'll quickly learn it. Obviously, if you've been with us, it's not new to you, okay? But I really want to emphasize this percentage for the older guys, okay? Because I know I go over it in the weight room, but I don't think it really is absorbed by everybody all the time. So what this percentage correlates to is your max, okay? So on the side of the weight room, there's a max chart, okay? These are your maxes from most likely April, May, all right? I tried to update it the best I can. I tried to put everyone's name on there who I know has been with us since spring ball. First of all, if there's blanks here, they need to be filled in tomorrow, okay? If you have not formally maxed with us on a max day, you should still be writing your max in on your own. Okay, hey, I went to the fitness center over break. I know I can bench 225. Write 225 in the box. Hey, I went to a fitness center. I know I can squat 335. Write 335 in the box here. Okay, you guys should have these boxes filled out. Okay, the goal also is as you increase your maxes each week, go ahead and scratch off your old number and write your new one. It's very important for this system to work that you guys are updating your maxes on a consistent basis, okay? So I want to quickly show you guys how to use the chart, okay? So again, 80% was the max you're supposed to be lifting for bench press. So how would this work? Okay, let's just zoom in on, I'm just going to pick a random guy. Let's go Jaden Am. He's at the very top of this list, okay? His bench is 135 pounds, okay? That's a plate. That's a 45 on each side, okay? That's 100% of his max, okay? So he's not going to put 135 on the bar for the sets and reps we just looked at on the whiteboard. He's going to need to take that number and find what 80% of that is, okay? Luckily for you guys, there are max charts all spread around the weight room, okay? So what Jaden would do in this situation is he would find his weight on the left of the chart. So there it is, 135. And then he would look at the percentage, which is at the top of the chart. So he's going to go 80. He's going to stay in that column. He's going to go all the way down to where it says 135. And his golden number is 105 pounds. All right. So what Jaden Am is going to bench for these 4 sets of 6 reps is 105 pounds. Coach, what's 105 pounds in the weight room? Okay. Here's a little quick example, or here's some demos. The bar weighs 45 pounds, okay? So you're not going to add that weight to your total because the bar itself is 45, okay? So if you're not a math guy, you got to do some quick mental math. 105 minus 45 equals 70. And no, it doesn't, equal 60, okay? So 60 is the rest of the weight. Do I have that right? Yeah, 60 pounds is the rest of the weight that Jaden needs to put on the bar. Divide that by 2 because you need to put half the weight on each side, which means you get 30 pounds on each side. Okay, so Jaden, when he benches 80% of his max, he's going to put 30 pounds on each side. Okay, this actually left demo was the demo I just demonstrated. So find the max on the left, find the percentage, meet in the middle, take that number, 105, subtract by 45. That's the weight on the bar. And you got to divide that number by 2 to get half and half. Okay. Coach Carter, I'm lifting with my partner. His max is, his 80% is 135. Well, every time Jaden does 6 reps, he needs to add weight for his partner. And when his partner is done, he needs to take weight off, okay? The percentage is critical for you guys in order to get the proper strength, okay? If you do 4x6 at 70% of your max, you're not going to be getting as strong as fast. If you do 30% of your max, you're not going to be lifting near enough weight. If you do 100% of your max, you're not going to be able to do 6 reps, okay? There's a lot of science behind the reps and the percentage numbers, okay? A lot of guys a lot smarter than me have figured this out. 6 reps correlates to about 80% of your max, all right? Just so we're all on the same page here, let's do a second example, all right? Let's pick Aiden Sina, okay? His bench max at this time was 215 pounds. So let's go to our chart, okay? What does it say? Find the max on the left, okay? There's 215, okay? We're doing 80% of 215, so I'm gonna go all the way down until I get to 215. Okay, there's my golden number, 175 pounds. 80% of Aiden Sina's max is 175 pounds. Okay, you got to subtract 45 from that because the bar weighs 45. So 175 minus 45 equals 130. Okay, but I need to get that divided by 2 to get half of that weight on each side. So 130 divided by 2, 65 pounds on each side. All right, so you guys put a 45 and 2 10s on each side to get 65 pounds on each side. That is the correct number Sina should be doing for each set and rep on the bench, all right? Not every lift will have a percentage by it, okay? The ones that will, though, you need to make sure the percentage is right. Almost all bench lifts, all clean lifts, all deadlifts, and all squat lifts, back squat lifts will have a percentage. So when you guys are in the weight room for the next 6 weeks, when you see a percentage, find your max, use the chart, get the weight correct on the bar. All right, hopefully that's really clear because I know in the past kids have gotten confused on this system. All right, the last thing I want to share with you is specifically for the upperclassmen, we will start by using cards. So every time you complete a set with your partner, bring me the card and you guys are going to mark a B for bench or a C for clean on each number. And it's a way for you guys to keep track of how many sets and reps, so specifically how many sets you need to complete each lift. All right, this is a way for you guys to keep track. For example, if you guys have 5 lifts on the board and there's 4 sets of each lift, I know a lot of times you guys get confused and you guys forget how many sets you've done. Well, this card is supposed to keep track for you, all right? JV and varsity, we're moving into, I might as well just show you guys what we're moving into, okay? We're moving into the strength cycle, which means you're going to be seeing a lot higher percentages on the bar, okay? You guys can see 75, 80, 85% on the bar, okay? We're doing less reps with more percentage of your max, okay? So it's even more critical. You guys are getting the right max on the bar, okay? And again, it all starts with having your maxes on this chart. So like Isaiah Carpenter, you need to guess or you need to write down what you think your max is in the weight room tomorrow. Anybody that has blanks need to get these written in, all right? Freshmen, you guys are going to start a lot slower. We're going to be really just teaching you guys how to move your body, teach you guys how to move the bars, just to get you guys ready for a great lifting experience in the summer and the fall, all right? But JV and varsity are going to definitely hit the ground running a lot faster starting tomorrow, okay? So again, we're giving you guys hard hat opportunities to get 2 lifts in a day in to absolutely blow our strength numbers out of the water. So let's take advantage of that tomorrow, JV and varsity guys at 8:30, all right? Looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. Rest up. Soar Eagles.